I'm Virginia McGathey here on the floor in the CME Group reporting on the livestock market. Cattle was lower today. It seemed that the dry pasture conditions are really weighing on the futures. It's really forcing larger quantities of cows to come to the market, and some of the farmers will have to maybe even pay for healthier grazing areas. Feeders were also lower. I know there's a seasonal decline for prices normally around this time, but it kind of got there a little bit earlier. Normally August has a little bit of lift early and then a decline later. It's coming a little bit sooner than we expected. The tensions from the tariff tensions have really scared off a lot of traders and investors and made it very, very difficult to kind of work this market or kind of understand what direction we'd normally go. Because we have a lack of participation that we would normally have at this time, the markets are more vulnerable to swinging back and forth. Even though we're still in a little bit of a channel, we had somewhat of a pullback today. Hogs were firm, but is the bottom in? Like, who knows? They had really a stronger start on this Monday, but the market came down somewhat. It seems that futures are really trying to hang on to anything positive they possibly can. But increased demand for Labor Day possibly is what made the market turn somewhat. We're hoping that maybe that could keep it afloat. Now, there has been bearish fundamentals that are in the market, and they are still a factor right now. The downtrend is still intact for the hog market. That being said, is it all baked into the market already? Can the market go any lower? There has been a lack of participation in this, and we know that early on in the season we had a big bump up in the supplies because we were expecting such big demand this summer. Once the tariff wars began, it made it so difficult for a lot of the pork producers. Right now we're holding right above the line to have maybe a little bit of an up market. I'm not sure at all if the bottom is completely in, but today it's holding its own. So we're going to watch that day by day. That's all from the floor at the CME Group. Here in Chicago, I'm Virginia McGathey.